And when we played Ray Charles, we didn't know what we were doing in that movie. That was an independent movie.
Furthermore, when we play Bean Charles, we didn't have any idea what we were doing then. That was an autonomous film. It proceeded to get selected for an Oscar. Then I get a call, and on the opposite finish of the telephone says, "Hey, Jamie Foxx, who's this is Oprah, good gracious, you're blowing the Jamie Foxx, gracious, truly." And I said, well, I'm sorry, what I want to do. So she took me to Quincy Jones' home. Thing that caused a stir with individuals is the point at which I dropped the data about Quincy J. This man was one of the ones mindful he had a magazine supported by Warner siblings and captured him. He set up 6 rings in Hollywood. And the explanation you don't have a clue about these accounts is there's nobody to recount to you these accounts. I know every one of the comics and dynamic collectors. Definitely Jamie Foxx grieved and similarly disputable jokester Katt Williams has in the past designated entertainer and individual humorist Jamie Foxx during a stand-up gig in 2012, claiming that the entertainer is subtly gay and shooting him for playing a job in the racially charged flick Django Unchained. And presently the wavy-haired rib wafer is once again at it again, impacting the Grammy Grant-winning vocalist for forfeiting his life distinction while performing at a show in Los Angeles. Very nearly 10 years prior, Katt let the group know that Jamie Foxx is gay. Who's gay? Jamie Foxx said the comic, "I might in fact let you know the name of the buddy he have reference mark bullet ked I know." Owl, every one of the entertainers and dynamic mysteries Jamie Foxx, he is Marcus Anthony. He's the main man endorsed to Jamie Foxx's mark. The comic went on with an outburst against Foxx F. Jamie Foxx. And the Django Unchained check he changed out. He said, adding, "They offered me the content." And I said, any and now that does this has the right to kick the bucket. And the following thing I heard Jamie Foxx was in cosmetics. He's Marcus Anthony. He's the main man endorsed to Jamie Foxx, resembles well, look at it. And presently the comic is back again, blaming Foxx for exchanging his spirit just to win an Oscar. However, to be straightforward, his excursion to the top has been damaged with a few horrendous episodes, provoking Katt to accept that he, to be sure, exchanged his spirit. A multi-gifted star, Foxx started out in sketch parody prior to turning into an Oscar-winning entertainer. Him simply need to, apologize. He started playing the piano early on, proceeding to perform and lead the ensemble at New Expectation Baptist Church in his old neighborhood of Terrell, Texas. As a teen, he succeeded in b-ball and football prior to deciding to concentrate on melodic and performing expressions piece at the U.S. Worldwide College in California. On a challenge, Foxx surrendered his most memorable stand satire execution at an open mic night in 1989. After 2 years, he joined the cast of Unfiltered and Full of Life, a sketch parody series that likewise highlighted Jim Carrey, Kim and Damon Wayans, and David Alan Grier, Carrie Ann Inaba, and Jennifer Lopez. Likewise acted in the show's Fly Young Ladies dance group, First Thing. However, frankly, with huge lows, my homeboy man, we began together on the residing variety I Hail Her. She used to say Jlo was in the crowd when Foxx tried out for the Emmy-winning series. It was fascinating in light of the fact that we were the 2 tenderfoots on the show, and I saw her and I told her, "Hello, I have a sweetheart, I'm not hitting on you, but rather you're the most gorgeous individual I've at any point seen." He reviewed to Yippee Diversion in 2020. Yet we became companions since we were the newbies on the show. Foxx stayed on Unfiltered and Fabulous from season 3. To prepare 5 proceeding, handling his own sitcom, The Jamie Foxx Show. He co-made The WB Show, which broadcasted from 1996 to 2001. See, as far as possible music, the equitable leniency entertainer shaped a nearby bond with co-star Garcelle Beauvais on his sitcom, yet the pair were never more than companions. I suspect me and you ought to have been together, Foxx teased during a 2020 appearance on the Hitting the Hay with Garcelle digital recording. "So every time I see you with somebody, I'm similar to Damn I Up, so everybody I give them a truly shitty look. It's amusing on the grounds that when we cooperated, we had made a settlement that we won't date. On the grounds that it would be abnormal. Above, dismiss the disclosure, prodding I feel it. And they feel it." While he and the Bravo star kept their relationship rigorously non-romantic, Foxx has been engaged with 2 or 3 elite sentiments throughout the long term. He invited girl Corrinne in 1994 with ex Connie and girl Analyze in 2008 with previous sweetheart Kristen Granis. The very much like me performer has never secured the bunch, sources affirmed in Walk 2015. At Fox have been dating entertainer Katie Holmes for a very long time, and the team held their sentiment unnoticed for quite a long time prior to tapping out, and the Oscar goes to Jamie Foxx and Beam. In 2004, Foxx won the Foundation grant for Best Entertainer for his presentation in the personal film Ray, in which he depicted the unbelievable artist Beam Charles. He has additionally been designated for a few different honors for his jobs in movies. For example, Django Unchained 2012, Just Kindness 2019, and Soul 2020. Katt, some way or another, thinks every one of the hardships the entertainer has been going through are because of his obscure connections with the Hollywood tip-top. Foxx got severely legitimate during a take a seat at the 2018 Tribeca film celebration about the honors season he spent lobbying for Ray. The extended discussion, directed by virtuoso reporter Jacques Morel, found the Oscar victor glancing back at his profession in movie music and TV. Yet the most astonishing goodie came when the entertainer conceded to being ashamed for a piece of the 2004-2005 honor season, in which he in the long run won the Foundation grant Best Entertainer. What happened is that I didn't have a kick, I didn't have a group in LA, and everyone had a tick. The Wayans had a voyage like 9. 0 of them when I was up for the Oscar. I didn't view it in a serious way at all. Foxx said, I thought it was basically impossible to win, that I took Oscar season as a reason to party. I resembled gracious named break out the champagne. Gee, and we should party. I had paparazzi on me, interestingly. I flipped out, I went to the Brilliant Globes and there was champagne included, and I was simply unacceptable on honorary pathway. I was rude to the cycle. Foxx went to the Globes with a companion and being selected for different honors that year on honorary pathway. He and his companion were shouting the quantity of grants they were up for that night in a manner Foxx said was very juvenile. The entertainer said his marketing specialist called him and hollered at him for his conduct. Let the entertainer know, what are you doing? You perceive how humiliating this is. You get an opportunity, yet you must walk a specific way, and afterward I get a call, and on the opposite finish of the telephone says, hey Jamie Foxx, who's this? Is I'll prefer individual to mediate and truly get Foxx in the groove again. Was one celebrated news big shot the TV character called Foxx and told him by and by that he was blowing it. She let me know, you truly have an extraordinary opportunity to accomplish something superb, and the person you played contacted such countless individuals, yet not assuming you carry on like this. Foxx said the news magnate had a thought for an intercession. She welcomed Foxx to a party at Quincy Jones' house. Foxx said he met a few entertainers he gazed upward to as a youngster at the party, and they generally saluted him and said they loved his work, yet she carried Foxx to the party so he could meet one individual specifically. Sidney Poitier, remaining in a tuxedo in the corner with Sidney Poitier. Foxx said, I approached him and he said, I watched your exhibition and I grew 2 inches. I leave you with one thing, obligation. Foxx contemplated internally subsequent to hearing Poitier's insight. Goodness, not anymore. Get together as I got to get my together. Foxx did, only that he wound up taking his girl to the Oscars and downsized